Happy trading, everyone. It's Joseph Bustos, Powerful Gain Stock Options. As promised, we are going to go over some of the market action from last week. Also, some of the winners that we were able to catch and why what signals or triggered those particular items, those particular trades. And I also want to just talk about the general market. So we're going to take a look at those things, and here we go. Welcome to our Sunday market update. As promised, we're going to go over some general market conditions, some winners in the last week, and maybe identify some of the key signals on why we got in. There was a scare the prior week, when there was war announced. Friday was super red. Last Friday, not this past Friday, but the prior Friday was red, and everyone thought on Monday and Tuesday was going to be the same, and it turns out that it wasn't. There were lots of buying opportunities. It was a good bounce, and now we'll see. The futures are currently down, as you can see right here. ES is down 111 points. The NQ is down. NQ is down 377. Ticks are down 509. So let's see. As you can see, everyone on Friday ended up. You had SPY was up 9.45 points. Technology sector up $2.07. Financial sector up $1.22. The Dow was up $8.35. So Friday was a good, strong day. Most of the week was pretty good, but overall, the market is choppy. So what we're looking at here, this is just my general. I got my market indicators here, or tickers, to keep an eye on how the overall market's doing. Then I got my general watch list, starting with Adobe here down to Netflix. Those are my 12 stocks that I usually watch. Then down below, these are prior movers on Thursday and Friday. Well, they were on watch because they came up on the Powerful Gain scanner that made really big moves. So I was checking to see if there was any follow through, and you can see down here, sure enough, Pawn $29.81, up $29.81 on Friday versus Thursday's trading action. This is a nice gainer, and we caught a big portion of this. If you like to know how to find these kind of stocks that are moving $29 in one day, like $19, $15, $11.91. Here's that one. It showed up on our Powerful Gain scanner, these two scanners, up $29.81. UNH was up big. So let's take a look at that. Let's look at PANW. So here, looking at, check out the daily. Look at this powerful mover here on Friday. This was Friday's bar, and I sent out some information regarding this move. And I sent out some information covering this particular candle. But look what it did on Thursday. Look at this powerful move on Thursday. Just up. Oh, it was up from 507 to 542. Can you imagine that? That's a powerful move right here. So this came up on our scanner, and here's the area I was watching of congestion that you see it had a lot of problems breaking through this area previously. Look what happened on Friday. Boom. Power through that, through the prior day's high and close, and showed a lot of strength. Look at all this green volume here. Lots of green volume. There was a 1.8 million more volume than the average 30 days. Average 30 days were 1.83. They traded 3.67 million shares. That was the volume that was traded for this ticker. And as you can see, it was above. Volume was a lot higher than the prior 30 days. Strong move. Strong move, and this was one of the ones that we took advantage of. Clearly, there's a lot of power there, and this was clear follow through. Let's take a look at UNH. UNH had a nice move too. You can see the bottom down here. Like, this was an area that's been acting as support. So look, on Thursday, gap down. Actually, Thursday gap down and powered back up. Turned green. That was showing some strength. Look at all this green volume here that stepped in. Significant amount of volume here that stepped in. This was 3.3 million. Average 30 was 3.3. So this was strong volume here. Strong. Then what happened on Friday? Look, Friday. So it closed here at this support. That's been support for a long time, or for recent support since January. Then on Friday, when it opened up above this area of support and just traded higher. Started trading higher, well above the prior day's high and the prior day's close. Look at that. Took out this candle, took out this candle, all these candles it took out. So let's see what happens. We'll see what it does on Monday. Currently, there's some pressure here. The futures are down, so we'll see. Maybe we gap down like this one, and then we trade back up green. That's an option, or we could gap down and continue to go down. So there's a lot of options that can happen here. A lot of traders, you'll hear a lot of traders saying this was a good bounce, and then we'll likely go down, or if we go down, we could bounce. How high will we bounce? Then we'll go down again. It can. There's two legs, I think, that we got to start looking at. So let's see what happens on Monday, whether it gaps down or not. Let's see how it trades, because you got to think. Look, it can trade up, it can chop around, decide to go up, test this level, or chop around, go back down and test this level. There's a lot of things that can happen and play out here, so it's best to just play the price action and be ready. Be ready for the long side, be ready for the short side, whichever signals look stronger. And that's the approach that we take every single day and every week that we trade. We also look at the larger time frames. You gotta get used to looking at, big picture. Where are we on a weekly? Check out the monthly just to see kind of how we're tracking. Okay, so now we're going to go over another winner. So we went over, let's see, UNH. So look at this guy. Let's check out how the action looked on the 15. 15 was very, very clear. Look, here's this key level here. First candle opened up green above both areas, the close and the key level. Next bar inside day. Third bar powers through and never looked back. Never looked back. Look, ended on strong volume, green volume, even strong green volume at 11 o'clock. And then, obviously, those of you who have been following me know I prefer to trade in this area of the market to take advantage of the highest volume and the highest liquidity in the market. Generally, within the first 2 hours, preferably the first 30 minutes to an hour, is, I guess, I would say, has been the sweet spot that I've noticed. Okay, so that was UNH. Look at this clear entry here. Clear entry. And never look back. Right here, you could have got out here. Or once you realize it's not doing anything, just get out. NOC. A little choppy action in the morning, but still, not an impossible entry. This was a tell signal here. Look at this. Thursday was a doji day. Indecision. Not surprising considering look where it came. A lot of conjecture in this price level here. 486. The Friday clearly broke past that resistance, past the prior day's high, and it was a doji, so that was also further confirmation. Look at the green volume here. Green volume was slightly over, about 280,000 more volume traded on Friday versus its 30-day average. That's still a good thing. It's not a million up, but it's increased volume around this price level. Just all these things together, it's pretty hard to not deny this was moving higher. So could have got in here. Let's say you got in at 403 or 404, still went to 411. That's a very good move. So check it out. Be able to make a $7 move, nice $7 move here. Let's check out the 15 again. So pretty straightforward and textbook to get in. Similar to what we saw earlier in the other example. Look, strong green bar here, inside day. Notice it closed, right in this range, the high of the day and the upper, I guess upper 25%, maybe upper 30% of this candle. Next candle close, slightly engulfed this red candle, but still an inside one. And then look at boom, this one right here. This was your entry at 399. So the break over, I'd say at 401 you get in, 401 all the way up. Lots of different approaches on how you could have got in, but either way, the key is once it breaks here, you got to get in, or you could have got in here. Once it broke here on this candle, and if this candle didn't convince you, then by this one, you were too late. I wouldn't have got in on this time. It would have been way too late. That's what's called chasing. Here's our entry that we get in, and here's where you add a little bit more. Powerful right here. Very textbook, straightforward play. Actually, what again? What if you would have got in here? Say it breaks 401, you get in. Okay, 401, you get in. It's powerful right here. Then, once it breaks this area, bang, you're back in. This candle, you're back in. To add some more, then ride it on up. Ride it on up. Now, how would you like your trades to be that simple, that straightforward? This is just a straightforward play that we play all the time on all kinds of names. Tesla's been in there. We just went over UNH, PANW, Charter last week, Adobe, and Goldman Sachs, same thing over and over again. So if you're a struggling trader and you want to know how, not only how to catch these kind of winners on a daily basis, but how to take advantage of them. I mean, do not let this kind of opportunity pass you by. Do not let it get away. This is how you make good money, good profits. Hey, look, Northrop Grumman, following the rules, price action. Okay, what else? Let's look at something else. Let's see. Let's look at GS was pretty good too. It was a choppy market on Friday, but there were still some gains to be made. You can look here on the daily for Goldman Sachs. Similar looking candles, from the ones we just saw that made power moves. This one was up $9.93. I played this one too on Friday. It was choppy, but you can see there were just some clear signals breaking this key level here that was support. Also breaking above the prior day's close and the prior day's high, both of those with green volume. It's and then it closed way on the upper range here of this EMA. So lots of power there. And let's look at the lower time frame. The 5 looks a little cleaner. Let's check out. No, for just about as choppy. So let's go back to the 15-minute chart. So you see on Thursday, it actually started to rally back up. See Thursday when it pulled back, it just had this like a cupping pattern, and then just rode all the way up here. And when it opened, see it opened green, lots of power at the close on Thursday. It opened green on Friday, a little doji here, and then after that, 2 green bars in a row. Power through. Hourly is a little bit more clear. You can see Monday and first thing on Friday, it opened and it closed as doji the first hour of trading. But then look, 3 green bars in a row, stayed above this EMA here. It's just this is what I consider right here. This is a little choppy. But you notice out of this chop on Thursday, this candle broke out of the chop. So that gave you some confidence. Say, hey, this thing was choppy for the whole day, and then at the end of the day, just broke out of that chop. It was indecision the first hour, second hour, never looked back. This is powerful right here, powerful move, and very high probability trade. That's what you want, your high probability trades. Those are the ones you want to trade all the time, all the time. And let's say Square was up $24, but that most of that was just a gap up. You can see gapped up, held the gap, and some money to be made here. But look, it ran into resistance here, $118.38. Another key level. This was off the monthly. It's the key level right here. See, look what it couldn't break past that level. Couldn't even test it here. That was a former breakout area. You can see, and then when it broke down, hasn't been able to cross that level yet. Try it again. Look, tried again all last couple hours on Friday, all day. This level here. That's why the key levels do matter. Very important. And you gotta know how to find them. Let's see what else. Charter. I mentioned Charter. Charter's up $14. Look, 2 candles in a row. This guy here just solidified this 568 level is going to act as support as it has in the past. Like it's been support here, dropped down, but then look, next day closed, powered right through it and closed well above it. Came into this key level, pulled back, but look where it pulled back to, the same area of support. Thursday was a green day. Well, actually an inside day, but a lot of positive trading, and then just broke over this larger red candle here at 593 and ended at 601. Nice action right there. So overall, it was up $14.57. So charted with a very, very good power move. Let's take a look at Tesla. A lot of action going on with Tesla. So Tesla actually ended as a doji day. There was just so much profit here in this downside action. Some people will tell you, and it's actually true. There's a lot of people, they trade both ways, and meaning when green opportunities happen, they take advantage of them. But when red opportunities are just there, straightforward, you got to take them. And on the downside, money actually comes quicker. You make a lot of serious money in way less time than you're not way less time, but when things are shorting, when things are falling, there's just so much fear in the market. There's fear and greed in the market. When you see a down day happening like this, that's tremendous fear in the market here and lots of profit to be made. But then you see it rallied back to close a little more than half of this prior red candle, and on a doji day. So we'll stay tuned to see what happens on Monday. So that's all I got for today. This was just a brief market review. Look, here's a SPY bounce. How this support 357 is a key level. Could not break through. Chopped around. Tried again. Could not. Chopped around. And then here's there's a kind of choppy trading. And here's the big pullback that we had. All that fear in the market. War, and there was just a lot of selling going on, panicking. But look what happened here. Thursday, everyone thought the world was going to end here on this large red candle, and just thinking it was going to continue. Well, you see, Thursday showed it wasn't going to continue. It stopped. Just like this guy. Look at this candle. A lot of buying pressure here. Chop around and went up. It's got to be able to break 457 at some point. When it does, that's going to be a big move. Look, it just gets rejected by that area. Friday was a lot of positive trading as well. So let's see. Let's see what happens. It definitely closed above this key EMA that I watch, and that's very powerful. So it's going to be telling it could chop at the upper range, it can pull back and chop between this range, or it could gap down. There are a lot of things that can happen. That's why I say don't become so fixated on one way. Some traders are more to the downside, and you can be more pessimistic or to the short side or in this area once you see price actions playing out. But then when you see a pause like this and a bounce, that's when you have to wait and see. Is it going to bounce higher and then pull back, or pull back and then chop? Because we can only go up, we can go down, and sideways. Those are the three ways we can go. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. It's so simple. It doesn't get any simpler than that. So that's a SPY. And you look, all the charts look similar. Look, here's the technology sector, smaller candle Friday. The financial sector, nice, gapped up, had a strong day. See, same direction, all the markets, but just candles are a little different. So those financial sector closed strong. Dow Jones as well. Look at the Dow. That's a nice candle on Friday. See, Thursday close above this key level support, this recent key level support, and then look, Friday just powered above that, took out these two reds, took them out, and closed above this again, this same EMA here, which is pretty powerful. But let's see. Look, the futures are down. They were down too in the morning on Thursday. A lot of stocks gap on Friday. A lot of stocks actually gapped down and then just traded positive. We'll stay tuned. We'll see what happens, and I'll be posting in the Art of Profiting. Those of you who aren't members, check out the link below to join our Facebook group. It's called the Art of Profiting in the Market, and I post a few times a week, sometimes more, a few times per day. It depends what's going on with the market, but as you can see, there's some positive trading that was going on the last 2 days. Of course, you would expect a bounce here, just like an upside. You expect it to pull back. There's a profit taking, and then you assess what it does from there. You got to look at candles. What are the candlesticks telling you? that's going to dictate where the price is going. So with that, thanks for tuning in. Hope you got some insight on the market action from last week. Also, some of the winners that we've caught and how to change your game. You want to change your game and be a more consistently profitable trader. Click the link below, join our free training, or book a call with us, and how we can get you on the road to profits. See you next time. Thanks.